On November 18th, 2012, Nintendo introduced the world to its incredible failure, the Wii U. Now, fortunately for us, the Mayans were incorrect about their predictions for 2012, and we are still here more than 11 years later talking about why you should buy a Wii U in 2024. And we gotta start with the games. I mean, where else are you going to play some classics like New Super Mario Bros., Super Mario 3D World, Donkey Kong, and Captain Toad? Oh yeah, wait, I guess they're all on the Switch now, huh? Although a lot of the classic games from the Nintendo Wii U have already been ported over to the Nintendo Switch, you can still find a lot better deals on those games for the Wii U copies, and a lot of those games have features that you can't use on the Nintendo Switch. There are still a lot of games that you can't play on any other console than Nintendo Wii U. Well, unless, I guess, you own a 3DS. But all kidding aside, there are some bangers on this console that have yet to be ported over to the Nintendo Switch for whatever reason. Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD are still stuck on this console. And being stuck on this console does give it some advantages. There are a lot of cool features that come into the pad. I like playing this game, and I like playing it on this console opposed to the Wii version. And I know there's a GameCube version, but new is always better, except of course the Wii U. I think the Wii U is a really cool concept. It was something that no one caught on, and I think that's because of the branding. I think that people thought that it was just a controller pad to go with the Wii. I don't think people understood how cool this thing actually was. It was designed as an at-home tablet to play with your console. It has a 6-inch screen, it was a touch screen, it was a really cool controller, it had a lot of perks and a lot of cool things that could go with it. It was, kind of on edge of being this really cool machine that you could play without your TV. While someone else was using the TV, you could play games that, maybe even DS games or Game Boy Advance games. You could play anything on this thing. It was really, really cool for the time. The GamePad is very ergonomic, very comfortable to hold. The trigger buttons are in a great spot. It's lightweight, hard plastic. It's a really, really good feel. However, the Pro controllers are even better, and although I only have the off-brand Pro controllers, I love the Nintendo Wii U Pro controllers, one, because both the joysticks are in the same spot, and two, the feel. It is a really, really good feeling controller. I love the Wii U controller, and I can't wait to find an OEM one. Also, the batteries on these controllers last for days, quite literally, about 80 hours. Now, the Wii U was released right alongside the Nintendo 3DS. The DS family had been going strong, and they had the handheld market for the past 20 years, 30 maybe. So I don't think that Nintendo wanted to screw up the handheld market by doing what they did with the Nintendo Switch just quite yet, but the Wii U was absolutely what birthed the Nintendo Switch. That's what started all of this. That was the concept design. It is a really cool console. And with the closure of the eShop for the Wii U on March 27th, 2023, physical copies are just going to go up in value. I think that this console will see a lot of raise in value now that you can't play these things other than emulation, but physical copies will go up. There's only 160 plus of these games, and no one knows how great this thing is right now, so you can find great deals at yard sales and garage sales and stuff like that. But eventually, Nintendo people will want to collect this. I think regular people will want to collect this. I mean, look at how the GameCube has done over past few years. And there were a lot more GameCubes made than there ever were of Nintendo Wii U's. Only 13.5 million Wii U's have ever been sold. I see a resurgence for this console. I mean, Bitcoin has 21 million, so clearly Wii U's are gonna be more than $44,000, right? I mean, that's just math. And maybe one of the coolest aspects of the Nintendo Wii U is it is backwards compatible with the Nintendo Wii. And I'm not just talking video games, I'm talking nunchucks, controllers, everything that you got from your Nintendo Wii, the balance board, everything can be used on the Nintendo Wii U. The Nintendo Wii U also has its own version of Wii Fit that uses the same balance board, but it does have its own little fit meter included. Yeah, I'm gonna use that game one day. I don't know when. But even if I never do actually open that Wii Fit U, the board can be used for other cool games. Shaun White's snowboarding uses the board as the snowboard. There's a lot of cool features. Sonic and Mario Olympics also uses it. But probably the coolest thing about the Nintendo Wii U is having people come over and the first thing they want to do is play Wii Sports, Wii Resort, those games. They remember those games. They don't even know what a Wii U is. They're not sure why there's a touchpad or anything like that. They remember the Nintendo Wii. They don't remember the Nintendo Wii U. But there's a lot of other games from the Wii that you can play. Granted, there was a lot of shovelware. A lot released on the Nintendo Wii. But there's a lot of games that are really still good. You've even got classics like Twilight Princess still on the Nintendo Wii. You can play Super Smash Bros. Brawl on your Nintendo Wii U from your Wii console. However, nothing beats breaking out Guitar Hero and Rock Band. People love it. Even though I've only got 4 games for the Nintendo Wii, there are a lot of these games that were released and you can buy all of them for your Nintendo Wii U. Also, the best part of this entire thing are the sports games. Granted, I don't play Madden all that much, I don't play SmackDown all that much, but nothing beats breaking out Tiger Woods PGA 10 and playing a round of golf in about 30 minutes from my living room in my underwear. Oh, and did I mention if someone's using the TV, you can still play Wii games using this sensor bar on the pad. Oh, and also there's a TV remote control on the pad, just built in, just there. And I know what you're probably thinking to yourself. If the coolest features of a Wii U are that they can play Wii games and use the controllers from the Wii and the board from the Wii, why don't I just buy a Wii? Well, let me tell you, it's because of this cable right here. This is the connection for a Nintendo Wii. Does the back of your TV still have an AV cable plug-in? No, it doesn't. And the Nintendo Wii U can plug straight through with HDMI. This is why you should get a Nintendo Wii U. And the last reason to buy a Nintendo Wii U in 2024 is apparently if you are one of those people that would go out there and take advantage of poor, good-willing Nintendo. You can mod this console very easily and download all of the games that they can no longer sell you because they closed the eShop. Apparently, this is one of the easiest consoles to mod. I'm not going to go into it. There is plenty of information on the internet. I still think that you should buy a Nintendo Wii U in 2024 for all the other reasons, not for modding, but do what you will.